Good evening, class of 2025. Families and friends, please remain standing for the presentation of colors. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. Please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. Please be seated.
Good evening, Jacket families. My name is Casey Rogers, and it is truly an honor to serve as your principal at North Augusta High School. On behalf of the North Augusta High School faculty and staff, I welcome you to the commencement of the North Augusta High School Class of 2025. We are honored to have you here. Now, we know that family, friends, community supporters are in attendance both in person and online. We are here to honor the accomplishments of these students. Graduation is the culmination of many years of hard work and dedication. Today, we commend you on your accomplishments, students, and we celebrate with you on this special occasion. Graduation is a dignified ceremony. To honor and preserve the dignity of this event, we ask that you hold all applause until after all graduates have been recognized. Please remember that tonight, the focus should be on the graduates. Should you choose to clap or yell for your graduate, you will prevent another family from hearing their graduate's name announced. Once all names have been called, we will take the appropriate amount of time and we will applaud the graduates at that moment. North Augusta, it has been my absolute honor to serve as your principal, and I could not be more proud than to have the class of 2025 as my first graduating class as the principal at North Augusta High School. They are leaving behind a legacy that will endure for years to come. Class of 2025, I am so proud of you. I would also like to thank all of our parents for allowing me the opportunity to serve your students. As a graduate of the class of 2004 here at North Augusta High School, it is rewarding beyond words and truly a dream realized for me personally. At this time, I would like to recognize our distinguished guests and our most honored students. Please stand as I call your name. From the Aiken County Public School District School Board, representing District 4, Mr. Colin Lindell. Representing District 6, Ms. Liz Morris. From the Aiken County School District Administration, Superintendent, Dr. Corey Murphy. Chief Officer of Instruction, Dr. Amy Edwards. Chief Officer of Operations and Student Services, Dr. Tim Yarborough. Chief Officer of Human Resources and Administration, Dr. Salvatore Manolfo. Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Trey Traxler. Director of Communications and Community Partnerships, Ms. Mary Glenn Piccolino. Executive Director of Technology, Mr. Nick Carroll. Assistant Superintendent of High Schools, Mr. Berkeley Postel. Assistant Superintendent of Middle Schools, Dr. Phyllis Gamble. Assistant Superintendent of Elementary Schools, Ms. Julie Reveille. Assistant Superintendent of Elementary Schools, Mr. Eric Jeffcoat. Assistant Superintendent of Special Programs, Ms. Beth Taylor. I also want to take a moment to recognize our dedicated administration here at North Augusta High School who have helped make this school year a tremendous success. Mr. Casey Crane, Assistant Principal. Mr. David Harris, Assistant Principal. Mr. Richard Jackson, Assistant Principal. Ms. Emily Pursley, Assistant Principal. And Dr. Perry Smith, Assistant Principal. I also want to take a moment to recognize all of our school counselors and our faculty. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Additionally, I want to recognize the class of 2025 valedictorian, Mr. Lyles L.B. Cannon. The class of 2025 salutatorian, Mr. Evan Hargrove. Student Body President, Ms. Jacqueline Chavez. And Senior Class President, Ms. August Gigi McNitt. I also want to thank our sponsors for our graduation ceremony. Our presenting sponsor, Rhodes Graduation Services. Platinum sponsor, Aiken Works. Our gold sponsor, Bridgestone Americas, Haas and Hildebrand, and Stanley Martin Homes. Silver sponsors, Buford Golf and Associates, the City of Aiken, HG Reynolds Company, the City of North Augusta, and LS3P Architecture, Interiors, and Planning. Our supporting sponsors tonight are Cold Creek Nurseries and McMillan Pasden Smith Architecture. At this time, it is my honor and privilege to invite our superintendent, Dr. Corey Murphy, to address our graduates. Please give our superintendent a round of applause.
Good evening, graduates, families, faculty, and friends. What a beautiful day it is to come out here and celebrate these remarkable young people. Graduates, today you have achieved a great milestone. But keep in mind that this is not your final destination. This is merely a starting point. Many of you will be heading off to college. Some of you are going to be stepping into your first job. Some of you are going to be serving our country in the military. And there are also some of you all sitting there trying to figure out what you're going to do when you leave here today. No matter which category you fall in, just remember, you do matter. Your story matters, and you have a future that is worth fighting for. Each of you has taken a different path to arrive here today. Some of you have always known what you wanted to be from elementary school. Some of you discovered your strengths in middle or high school or along that path, but all of you have shown one thing in common. You've proven that you know how to persevere. You've overcome the obstacles that have been thrown in your way. You've stayed the course even when it was hard. And in doing so, you've shown the world and this school that you are more than capable. Never let anyone limit your potential or underestimate your value. Just remember, whenever you accomplish anything in life, you didn't do it alone. This moment is not yours. It is built on the shoulders of those who love you, your village. And to the families that are here, I think it's incumbent upon us to return some of that gratitude. So what I'd like to see you all do right now is to find your village in this crowd, stand up, turn to them, and show them how much you appreciate it. Stand up right now and find your family and celebrate. Thank you. As you can see, they appreciate it more than you know. I also want to say thank you to our teachers, to our counselors, and to our school staff. Thank you for all the guidance, all the patience, and all the pouring in that you did to these young folks that crossed your path. All the stories, all the reading carpets, all the science labs, and all the senior projects, your work has obviously been transformational on the lives of these young people, and I thank you as well. Lastly, graduates, I want to echo the words of your principal and say that we are truly proud of you today. Your talents, the character you've displayed, and your resilience inspire us all to be better educators. And as you move forward into this next chapter, take one thing with you tonight. Wherever your life takes you, you will always have a home here in North Augusta. Thank you all.
Good evening. I am Jackie Chavez, Student Body President. It is my honor to invite School Board Member, Mr. Colin Lindale, to address our graduates.
Thank you, Jackie, and good evening, everyone. And to the class of 2025, congratulations. Tonight isn't just a celebration of what you've finished, it's the launch pad for what comes next. This ceremony marks a turning point. Not only it closes a chapter, but it begins a new one written by you. This class has already proven its strength and determination. You've been offered over $25 million in scholarship funds. Our football team had a strong season. The boys basketball team made the state championship. And our girls basketball team claimed their 6th title in 8 years. These aren't just numbers or headlines. These are the fruits of discipline, teamwork, and showing up every single day. And that's what I want to speak about for a moment, showing up. There's a quote by an unknown author that captures it perfectly, and it reads, "Show up when it's hard. Show up when it's messy. Show up when no one's watching. Show up when you don't feel like it. Show up when the rewards are uncertain. Just show up. You can never bet against a person who just keeps showing up." Let that sink in, because showing up day in and day out is the secret ingredient to every success story. And you don't have to be the fastest, the strongest, or the smartest, but if you're the one who keeps showing up, growing, learning, pressing forward, you win. That lesson is reflected in the incredible work of our teachers, staff, and administrators. People who show up every day, not for applause, but to shape lives, and we thank you for it. And to the parents and guardians and family members, Your quiet sacrifices, constant encouragement have not gone unnoticed. Thank you. Class of 2025, take this with you. We become what we think about, but we also become what we repeatedly do. So show up when it's hard, show up when it's uncomfortable, and when it's uncertain. Just show up. Because the future doesn't belong to the perfect, it belongs to those who are present. Congratulations, North Augusta, class of 2025. The future begins now. The future begins with you. Thank you, and take care.
Good evening. My name is Gigi McNitt, and I am president of the senior class. At this time, it is my honor to invite our salutatorian, Mr. Evan Hargrove, to address our graduates.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Evan Hargrove, and I'm the salutatorian for the North Augusta High School class of 2025. I want to start by thanking the teachers and faculty in attendance tonight. Without them, none of us would be in the positions that we're in today. I also want to thank the parents, the guardians, the brothers, the sisters, the grandmothers, the grandfathers, the aunts and uncles, and friends in attendance and watching online today. Your steadfast support in providing us graduates with the tools we need to be successful and prosperous means more than I can put into words. And trust me, I've tried. But we're so much more than words. Words generalize and relate our shared experiences, but they simply cannot articulate the feelings that we have behind them. The feelings that we get from late nights with friends, from staying up into the wee hours of the morning studying for an exam, or from walking across this stage, as we will soon do. They cannot capture the emotion behind these events, nor the stress, nor the passion, but that's okay. They're not meant to. They're meant to connect us with one another, but at moments like these, they don't suffice. Instead, we hug and we cry and we embrace the milestone that we've accomplished. And in the absence of words, we're invited to think. We're invited to think whatever we choose. And the way I see it, we have two types of thoughts. The easy thoughts, like how bad the traffic will be leaving here, how I'll have to go to work next week, or how hot it is in this convocation center. But with the discipline and knowledge that we've taken from school, we also have the choice to think the heavier thoughts as well. To appreciate many of the faces that we very well may be seeing for the last time. To think of what our futures hold, or to thank our teachers at the closing of this ceremony. And as a note, I don't want to come off as if thinking the easy thoughts is frowned upon in any way. It's not. For the overwhelming majority of the time, I lapse and forget I even have a choice. When I was writing this speech, I realized I'm only here tonight to remind you that there is one. And with that, you may be wondering what I'm choosing to think right now. I'm thinking that of the tens of thousands of words I have to choose from, I am proud of this class. Proud of the adversity that we've overcome, proud of the accomplishments that we've shared, and proud of the potential that our futures hold. I'm proud to graduate from this great school with all of you great people, and I appreciate all of your support over the last 4 years. I look forward to what we will accomplish. Thank you.
At this time, it is my honor to invite Mr. L.B. Cannon, valedictorian, to address our graduates.
Good evening and welcome. My name is L.B. Cannon, and before I begin, I'd like to thank God for giving us all the opportunity and privilege to be here tonight. Now, I've been thinking how to start this speech for quite a while. Just not know really how to start it off. But at prom, Will Hughes came up to me and said to start with something cheesy. So, class of 2025, here we are. We did it. We came in clueless freshmen, and now we're walking out, clueless seniors. But in all seriousness, I know none of us want to be here too long, so I'm going to keep it short, and as with most graduation speeches, I'm going to start with a quote, or more accurately, a story. So here it goes. Two young fish are swimming along, and they happen to pass an older fish swimming the other way. He nods at them and says, "Morning, boys. How's the water?" The two young fish swim on for a little bit, and the one looks at the other and says, "What the heck is water?" Now, if you had Mr. Emmerling for AP Lang, this should sound very familiar. In fact, we studied this speech, and it was given by David Foster Wallace at another graduation. Maybe you annotated it, maybe you pretended to annotate it, or maybe its message stuck with you, like it has me. And that message is that the most obvious, important things in life are often the hardest to see. We get so used to our routines, our assumptions, our ways of thinking, that we often forget we have a choice. Later in his speech, Wallace says, learning how to think really means learning how to exercise some control over how and what you think. And I think that's what school has tried to teach us. It's not about memorizing the quadratic formula, no offense to our math teachers. It's about learning how to become aware, how to choose what matters, what deserves our attention, and who we want to be. Thinking back on the past 4 years, you realize how much of it has happened in this water, and those unnoticed everyday moments that shaped who we are. It wasn't just the big events, like playoff football games, prom, or even here at graduation. It was the quick hallway conversations, the shared stress over a test, the quiet encouragement from a friend. These were the things that actually mattered, and most of the time, we didn't even notice it was happening. We were learning, without realizing it, how to pay attention, not just to school, but to life. We're learning how to think for ourselves, how to show up for each other, and how to recognize the water we are swimming in. Now, I do want to stress that this kind of awareness, this ability to choose how we see the world, is incredibly difficult. But it's also what separates just existing from actually living with intention. So as we leave here today, we may not have all the answers. In fact, we probably are leaving a little clueless, with more questions than we came in with. But we do have the ability to choose how we treat people, how we face challenges, and how we define success. Class of 2025, go forward and choose to see, choose to think, to care, and to live like it actually means something. Thank you.
Thank you, LB. The Paul Knox Scholarship was established in 1960 by Mr. and Mrs. Robert Pamplin in honor of their friend, Mr. Paul Knox. Mr. and Ms. Pamplin admired the strong conviction Mr. Knox held concerning the value of education. Both Mr. and Mrs. Knox were loved throughout our community and admired for their passion for pursuing excellence in North Augusta schools. Mr. Knox served North Augusta as a principal, football coach, and superintendent. The Pamplins requested that the recipients of the scholarship be recognized at graduation. The Paul Knox Endowment has awarded North Augusta High School seniors with over $1 million in scholarships, and we are excited to announce 13 scholarship recipients tonight. On behalf of the trustees of the Paul Knox Educational Endowment, I am pleased to announce the recipients of the 2025 Paul Knox Scholarships. Students, when your name is called, please stand at your seats. Please hold all applause until all names are called. All recipients should report to the stage after the ceremony to receive your awards and for a group picture. Congratulations to the following Paul Knox Scholarship recipients: Savannah Island, L.B. Cannon, Bryson Coleman, Evan Hargrove, Angelina Kovacs, Benjamin Lindler, Sophia Masuko, Alexis McElveen, Caitlin Mixon, Michaela Murray, Amanda Prince, Jada Printup, and Kaysen Seymour. Congratulations to these Paul Knox Scholarship recipients. You may be seated. Class of 2025, it is now time for the diploma presentation. The first row should now stand and advance as each name is called.
Amanda Lohr, Nora Abrahani, Jimena Acosta, Akila Adams, Shante Adams, Alana Adamson, Alejandro Aguirre Hernandez, Jordan Allen, Makai Allen, Savannah Allen, Jonah Alling, Jalen Aranda, Mackenzie Arnold, Megan Arnold, James Attaway, Tanner Badman, Carlos Bailey Jr., Maurice Baldwin IV, Anissa Baratza, Deshaun Basket, DeAndre Basket, Kamora Basket, Jocelyn Bautista Robles, Andrew Baxley, Kamari Bacote Brown, Emily Benton, Paulatia Bethea, Shania Bonner, Jack Borden, Asia Boscott, Ayana Brigham, Nigel Bright, Gavin Brock, Destiny Brooks, Connor Brown, Ty Burke, Amari Burley, Shania Butler, Madison Cabral, Alexandra Cabrera, Gavin Caldwell, Lyles Cannon, Fabiola Cardenas, Colin Cash, Chase Chafin, Thanakorn Shanatung Sharon, Jacqueline Chavez, pick it up. Faith Clark, Brooklyn Colbert, Bryson Coleman, Zanaya Coleman, Ava Conger, Brianna Conger, Jamari Cook, Presley Cook, Grant Corbin, Haley Corbin, Gabrielle Cordes, Elizabeth Corley, Frank Costello II, Joseph Counselor, Natalie Patricia Craig, Jamel Cunningham, Darius Curry, Caitlin Curry, Morgan Curtis, Win On Truk Dow, Jacob Davis Jr., Kayla Davis, Olivia Davis, Colin Day, Stephen Day III, Jose Diavola, Andrew DeGenero, Logan DeLagle, Clayton Dill, Yanaya Dindy Lee, Alana DeWalt, Esther Diggs, Amira Doe, Alyssa Duffer, Deron Dunbar, Tertius Durham, Destiny Eccleston, Parker Edwards, Sayana Elam, Emma Ellis, Catherine Ellis, Preston Ellison Jr., Sydney Involdson, Philip Espenshad, Denasia Farmer, Casey Faulkner, Addison Farron, Ethan Fitzgerald, Tamari Fuel, Abigail Foose, Julio Gavan, Isabella Gardner, Kira Gardner, Caree Garrett, James Gay, Sarah Gibbs, Katie Gillespie, Aiden Glore, Zion Glover, Maybe Godwin, Raven Godwin, Angelina Golden, Jalen Gonzalez, Gabriella Gordon, Darian Grant, Nick Grant, Reese Graybill, William Gregory, Matthew Griffin, Haley Guerrero Johnson, Elena Hall, Caitlin Hall, Edwin Hall, Lillian Hall, MJ Hammock, Audrey Hammond, Kaylin Hankerson, Patrick Hardman, Evan Hargrove, Gabriel Harley, Stone Harley, Sarah Harn, Avery Harrell, Brandon Harris, Olivier Harrison, Riley Hatcher, Grayson Hawkins, Riley Hawkins, Mercy Haynes, Lamarian Hazel, Gwendolyn Heaton, Olivia Hedman, Melanie Hernandez, Selena Hernandez, Pedro Hernandez Cervantes, Keely Harrington, Camry Heron, Casey Heron, Douglas Hibbard, Cedric Hightower Jr., Moira Hodges, Andrew Holly, Khalik Holloway, Kaylee Holmes, Madison Holmes, Daniel Lee Holton, Amaya Hout, Mason Hout, Briley Howard, Jonah Howard, Brittany Howell, Nicholas Huckabee, William Hughes, Cameron Humphrey, Juliana Humphreys, Jordan Hunt, Justin Jackson, Paige Jennings, Addison Jewell, Brian Johnson, Kamari Johnson, Marquise Johnson, Tristan Johnson. Wyatt Johnson. Danica Jones. Jamie Jones. Michaela Jones. Michaela Jones. Trinity Jones. Chandra Jones Hightower. Josuan Jorge Salgado. Teresa Kimball. Carson King. Azaria Knight. Jamontez Knight. Lily Knudsen. Stephen Kohler. Angelina Kovacs. Zanadia Chris. Charleston Lambert. Alexis Lamphere. Jalen Landy. Justice Landy. Helen Lobby. Hakeem Lawrence. Maggie Lawson. Olivia Lawyer. Adrian Lehman. Jalen Lida. Abigail Librado Ramirez.
Jackson Lilly. Rain Lindgren. Benjamin Lindler. Kaylee Little. Liliana Lagrasso. Clark Long. Carla Lopez Florido. Myra Lopez Florido. Jorge Lopez Mong. Sarah Lord. Jacob Lott. Atticus Lull. Janelle Marlborough. Gavin Malone. Damian Martin Gonzalez. Jaylene Martinez. Caitlin Mason. Sophia Mascuso. Kamari Mathis. Justin Matlock. Maylee Matsushima. Kayla Matthews. Jada Mattis. Kashana Maxfield. Dion Mays. Richard Mays. Bradley McCabe. Madison McCain. William McClure III. Preston McConnell. Trenton McCord. Alexis McKelvin. Journey McGee. Kendall McGee. Jalesa McGriff. Jameson McKenzie. Madeline McKinney. Gavin McNair. Gigi McNitt. Aaron McSorley. Mason McTeer. Karen Mendez Marino. Lena Metzler. Caden Myers. Elin Miller. Caitlin Mixon. Chelsea Montoya Sotelo. Abby Morales. Lene Morgan. Melanie Munez Lazanina. Abigail Murphy. Robert Murphy III. Michaela Murray. Morgan Myers. Serena No. Amber Norris. Ethan Norris. Kristen Norville. Austin Orkelin. Curtis Orzakowski. Catherine Oosby. Ryan Dylan Pace, the junior. Kevin Page. Zion Palmer. Anna Peace. Andrew Peacock. Beck Peppinger. Jennison Perdigon. Angeline Perez. Mario Perry. Christiana Pinkney. Torea Pixley. Devin Plexico. Christopher Pecora. Matthew Porter. Alex Powell Jr. Larkin Priestler. Shane Austin Price. Grace Preby. Amanda Prince. Rihanna Prince. Jada Printup. Dana Proctor. Olivia Pruitt. Christian Polito Osario. Carson Rayford. Madeline Wachowski. Yasmin Ramirez Adano. Janaya Reed. Travis Reed II. Eric Rick Reisland. Seth Renfro. Landon Rapinski. Jorge Reyes. Dorian Richard. Riley Rickenbach. Madeline Ricker. Fabian Rios. Zion Robinson. Mary Jane Rodriguez Gomez. Desiree Ross. Tiana Rouse. Cristiana Ruiz Lopez. Freddie Sanchez Lopez. Aramaya Santos. DeAndre Satterwhite. DeMonte Satterwhite. Deanna Satterwhite. Jasmine Savoy. Zaria Scarborough. Jamie Shadler. Mason Schaefer. Janaya Schultz. Kylie Scoggins. Levi Seawright. Madeline Sin. Jara Saddles. Kaysen Seymour. Aiden Schaffer. Christopher Sheely. Destiny Zimmerman. Jada Sims. Dakota Sitton. Daryl Slate. Hunter Smith. Kyrie Smith. Tavian Smith. Triando Smith Jr. Dariel Sosa. Victoria Stamper. Jasmine Stevens. Morgan Stevens. Amari Stevens. Lydia Stewart. Justin Sturgis. Madison Sweeney. Charlotte Searing. Kashmir Thomas. Santonio Thomas. Tavares Thomas Jr. William Thomas. Tamarius Thurman. Abby Tierney. Corey Tillman Jr. Lethadius Tillman. Ladarius Tyndall. Kenzie Tamago. Cheyenne Toole. Abdel Trochez. Celeste Truesdale. Kayla Truesdale. Mariah Tyler, Ella Urban, Morgan Ushtry, Dakota Vancala, Brian Vasquez, Dylan Venable, Natalie Venable, Yasmin Ventura de Jesus, Lillian Vickers, Genesis Villavaso Santos, Violet Walsack, Savannah Walpole, Naya Ware, Shane Warren Jr., Briggs Watkins, Philip Watson, Kennedy Webb, Elliot Wells, Kamani Wells, Abigail Westbrook, Tajay Wheeler, Aaron White II, Haley White, Olivia Whitesides, Kendall Wilder, Adriana Williams, Amon Williams, Alyssa Lynn Williams, Alyssa Lane Williams, Braylon Williams, Devontae Williams, Isabella Williams, Mario Williams, Matthew Williams, Olivia Williams, Jack Williamson, Gavin Wilmot, Sydney Wingard, Abigail Wirtz, Chatham Wright. You ready? Let's do it. Taylor Young. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Will the class of 2025 please stand? As principal of North Augusta High School, and on behalf of the faculty and staff, it is my duty to affirm to Dr. Corey Murphy, Aiken County Public School District Superintendent, that these seniors of the class of 2025 have fulfilled all state and local requirements to earn their high school diploma. Dr. Murphy, it is my hearty recommendation that they will be accepted as duly qualified.
As Superintendent of Aiken County Public School District, and on behalf of the Aiken County Public Schools Board of Trustees and the state of South Carolina, I certify that these North Augusta High School candidates for South Carolina's high school diploma have met all graduation requirements, and I therefore confer upon them the South Carolina High School Diploma.
At this time, graduates, you may turn your tassel. Graduates, as we conclude our ceremony and we bid you farewell, I have one last thing for you. Remember to always show jacket pride in everything you do. Perseverance, respect, integrity, dependability, and excellence. Jackets, go chase your dreams. Please remain standing for our alma mater. Class of 2025, go chase your dreams.